What's good, everybody? Welcome to Swift Stadium. It's your boy PaP. I'm here with Mikey Cuz, getting ready to give you a week preview, predictions, and let you know where you should place your money at this week. What you thinking, Mikey?
What's going on, man? I'm gonna start off with the Jets, obviously. Jets.
How was that game? You were at that game last week, Jets.
Yeah, that
You
was
were there for the catch.
Yeah. The first half of that game was like, I want to forget about that. It was horrible, It was but then once the second half hit, it was crazy. Everything started working. Like I said in the little preview of the game. Yeah, everything just clicked in the second half.
That crazy.
The catch. I was literally in the end zone of where that happened.
And that's nice, very nice.
Crazy. And
I have to post that picture you showed me at some point.
Yeah. That Devontae Adams catch at the end of the game too is what I was basically saying in the pre. No, well, not the catch.
I know. I'm messing around.
In the catch, I'm just saying.
Around.
They're finally clicking, like I said in the preview.
Yeah.
Last week.
Yeah, somebody asked me what makes me think they're about to start clicking too, and I said, time. You know what I mean? You got time. They just got to sneak into the playoffs. Do I think they're gonna do something? Me personally, I don't think they're gonna do anything if they sneak into the playoffs. But they got some juggernauts in the AFC that they would have to go through. Obviously, the Chiefs. We got the Ravens, who a lot of times they don't show up in the playoffs, but they're still a threat, obviously. The Texans, even though they lost their wide receivers, I would assume they're still going to be in the playoffs. They got a nice record. The Texans are sitting at 6-3, so that's definitely good enough to get them in at some point this year. So Thursday Night Football, we got the Ravens and the Bengals. Ravens are sitting at 6-3 as well. Bengals 4-5. After that game that the Bengals just had, do you see them beating the Ravens on Thursday Night Football? It's in Baltimore.
Oh, it's in Baltimore.
In Baltimore, yeah.
It's a divisional game, so.
Coin.
I think Bengals will win.
I do too. I think the Bengals are gonna take it.
They have to. They have to because it's another divisional game, and they're already under 500 on the season. They need this win.
Yeah, if they win, they'll be 5-5. Ravens will be 6-4. Gets them even closer. That's a tight division right now. I'm surprised the Browns are as bad as they are, but with no quarterback, what do you expect? Basically,
expected them to be like that with Deshaun Watson.
I expect them to be the third or the fourth best team in the division, but I didn't expect that record they have. I expected that division to be more competitive.
Well, I mean, the Steelers aren't that far off from the Bengals. If anything, I think the Steelers are a little. I don't know, because Joe Burrow. You could say that they're a little ahead of the Bengals, but
right now they are.
Their defense is for sure.
This is legit.
Yeah, but the offense, Russell Wilson, he hasn't convinced me yet that he's going to lead them to the playoffs, deep playoff run or anything like that.
I think he's the better choice than Justin, though.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's better. I mean, he's older, so it's better to just throw him out there, and then if he's not good, you sit him down, and he never sees the field again. Whereas if it's Justin Fields, he stinks up the joint, and then you go to the old guy second, and then the old guy stinks too. Now you're really screwed. But it's better Justin Fields sits back, relaxes. I would have just left him in, though. That's just me. When he was playing good and he was playing okay, they had a winning record. They were 4-1 or 5-1, 4-1, and then they switched to Russell Wilson. I wouldn't have did that. But now that it's already done, I think you just leave it as is and figure it out. What do you think about the Giants-Panthers? The battle of who gets the number 1 seed. And they're playing where?
They're probably playing at MetLife, and
it's like in Germany.
Is that where yeah, Munich.
Munich, there you go. That's it. Because I remember it was from the movie. I remember the movie Munich, and it reminded me of it. Yeah, that I feel bad for those fans. That's the game that they gotta see.
Slam the under on that game.
But what I like about these games that are in different countries, when you watch them, you look at the crowd and everybody has different jerseys.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
That one time, there was one time I didn't see that. You want to know when? It was 2 years ago. Yeah, you know where. When they played in Mexico, the
First
entire crowd was 49ers. The entire crowd. There was, I don't even remember who the other team was, and it doesn't matter because we beat them and
it was the
they had
Raiders.
business.
The Raiders.
It was the Raiders?
I believe so. Yeah.
Was it? I don't think it was.
No.
No, no, not the Raiders. No, not the Raiders. We barely play the Raiders, and I don't think it was the Raiders. If somebody could comment, let us know down below. That'll be cool. It didn't matter anyway because the whole crowd was just red. Everybody had their Kittle mascara from a luchador. It was awesome. I hope they play there again. They need to play one home game there every year. I love that because it brings fans from different countries, you know? And I don't know if you know, but Mexicans are known to go for the 49ers or the Raiders. Like, you know, like those are the two teams. You know, those are the teams from Cali, and they always
Yeah.
endorse those teams. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was the Raiders. But the reason I don't remember it was the Raiders is because I'm 100% sure there would have been Raiders stuff in the crowd too. And I remember it was like all 49ers, you know. And then speaking of the 49ers, we got the Bucks. The Bucks are at 4-5, 49ers are 4-4. I think the 49ers get to 5-4 now. And the Bucks end up 4-6 now. The Bucks, I think the Bucks are feeling themselves a little bit too much.
They are, yeah, yeah, it's true.
If you saw my short, I made a short about them a couple days ago because they beat the Cowboys and then they're trolling the Yankees too. Like, I don't know why they're putting them in the same category. Like, I understand the popularity wise. They're the two most popular teams in each of their sport. I get that. I'm cool with that. But as far as winning goes, like, don't compare it.
Yeah.
Don't compare it, please. We haven't missed the playoffs. We have always have a winning record. The Yankees. Don't do that. Falcons. They never even won a Super Bowl before. What are they talking about? Who are they to talk? Who you got? Who you got winning that one?
The Bucks versus
Bucks and 49ers.
49ers. I'm gonna say the 49ers. Yeah. I don't think for the Bucks. I don't know. I don't see they do have a good offense. I don't know about their defense. I haven't really seen them too much.
49ers defense.
I did see that they took the Chiefs last night to overtime.
Oh, the Bucks. Yeah, they almost had it. They should have went for the 2 points and they didn't.
So they got the Chiefs got away with a lot of penalties too.
When don't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When don't they? They got the golden boy over there.
Yeah.
You know, they want him to be the best of all time, and they're gonna help it. I don't. That's the one thing about football that bothers me. Like it'd be obvious and blatant, like some of the stuff that happens. You know,
Yeah, it's not
referees that they got no accountability for the referees. You know,
nothing.
none whatsoever.
And like there will be times that teams like officials like after the game they'll like the officials like the referees they'll like say that it was a penalty but it wasn't called, but like there's no like like you said, no accountability for those refs.
Accountability.
Once it was made official that it was a penalty, like that penalty could have changed the game, and that game stands the way it is because of that, possibly that penalty that happened
A couple of weeks ago when we played the Chiefs, there was I forget who the player was on the other side. There was a Chiefs player that Trent Williams was standing up and he like punched him as he was getting up. Trent Williams got up, punched him back. Trent Williams got fined more than the other guy, and Trent Williams got kicked out. The other guy didn't get kicked out. Why not? Chiefs, that's why. Chiefs, that's why.
You saw
a player from the Chiefs.
You saw what Puka Nakua got ejected for? I didn't see that being enough for him to be.
Nah. This guy was going at him. The play was already over, so why the other guy don't get in trouble for continuing like to try to tackle him and get him down? There's no reason. Well, I could understand why he got in trouble, but I don't understand why the other guy didn't get in trouble.
Not an ejection though.
No, not at all. I don't think we're getting ejected for that either.
Although that ejection helped me win in fantasy because I was versing Puka Nakua in fantasy and I was supposed to lose.
Hey,
Also,
hey, there you go.
so I was versing AJ Brown and he got hurt in the beginning of the game too. In the beginning of the game, so that helped me. Them two being out of the game, like helped me win in fantasy because if they both played, they would for sure, did enough to make me lose. But it worked in my favor, so I can't complain.
And I don't know if you know, but as far as the 49ers Bucks goes, Christian McCaffrey is practicing already.
Oh yeah, he's on track to play on. Yeah, you're right.
Juwan Jennings, oh, he's back, baby.
Oh yeah, I have him.
Jennings is back. Third and Juwan, baby. We in here. I don't know if he's gonna be as explosive this game, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll start him this week.
I like to when somebody comes back from injury, I like to see them for a week before I start them, you know? That's just me, you know. And what do you think about the Jets Cardinals? Jets are 3-6, Cardinals are 5-4.
Yeah, I think the Jets keep going with the run. I think it's like a must-win game. All these games that we're going to be going into, it's going to be must-wins. But I don't see the Cardinals, getting in their way. To be honest, although the Cardinals have shown some flashes, but I don't think it'll be enough. I think the Jets are going to come and play. They're going to
Take care of business.
say it again.
They better take care of business.
Yeah,
I need them to. So the Cardinals are winning the division right now.
they are.
Yeah, 5-4, and they're winning the division like that.
Those are 5-4.
Yeah, yeah, they're 5-4 right now. So
Yeah, but either way,
from there is a big question.
they're like a fraudulent team. Honestly,
I think so too. I think so too. There's a lot of them. I think.
yeah, for sure.
How about the Lions Texans Sunday Night Football? Lions 7-1, Texans 6-3 in Houston. By the way,
Houston.
yeah. Does Houston bounce back and win this game? I don't know if they do. You know,
That's a tough.
it's pretty tough.
Yeah. They also just got the Zardarius Smith in with the trade.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a tough one. I think I got the Texans. Yeah,
the Texans win.
I got the Texans winning. Yeah, I think they'll bounce back. They get Nico Collins back from injury. Yeah, I got the Texans winning at home. Yeah.
Hmm.
What are the lines right now? They have like 1 or 2 losses, right?
Lions are 7-1.
So
7-1, and Texans are 6-3. One of those losses was the Jets. One of those losses, I don't remember the team, but it was a blowout. They got blown out too. The Texans.
the Ravens, I think it was
I think it was the Ravens too. Like blew them out the water. Like
week 2. I think
they have lost weapons, but it's funny how certain quarterbacks lose their weapons, and when they look normal, nobody brings it up.
Yeah.
And Purdy loses weapons. He looks a little normal, and everybody want to dissect.
Yep.
But that's what happens when you're not a top pick in the first round.
Yeah,
Everybody misses on you.
everybody was saying the same thing with CJ Stroud, that because he had a bad game against the Jets too. He didn't have that good of a game. Like I predicted too. I predicted that when in the last preview, I said that he wasn't going to be he wasn't going to be the same CJ Stroud that
Yeah, you did without them weapons, And he got Mixon. It's not like he don't got his running back. That is their.
They had the running game the entire game.
Yeah, I saw that. I was playing somebody who had CJ Stroud and Mixon when they were playing against the Jets. Thank you, by the way. Thanks to the Jets defense for keeping CJ Stroud low. And Mixon did okay, but I don't think he scored. I think he just had a lot of yards.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
He did score? Okay, so he didn't have that many yards then. One or the other. I know he didn't have that many points. They had 30 points between the two.
after the second, I mean, yeah, after the first half, I mean, um, the Jets like they blew them out, like not blew them out, obviously this, by the score, but I mean like they dominated the second half, and they couldn't do anything. The first half they were basically doing anything they wanted, but yeah.
What do you think about Monday Night Football? The Dolphins Rams. Rams 4-4, Dolphins 2-6.
I got the Dolphins. As
Yeah.
much as I want the Dolphins to win, obviously, but I got the Dolphins. At LA or in Miami?
At the 49ers other stadium.
Oh. Levi Stadium?
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's not.
I had some Rams fans coming at me recently.
Where do they play at? I forgot the name of their stadium.
SoFi Stadium.
Oh, my stadium. Not Levi.
We call it Levi West or Levi South. One of those two.
I got the Dolphins.
I hope Dolphins win. It's hot weather, so they're better in the hot weather. And Tua's back. A
They're
Cheney
with Tyreek and Jalen Waddle.
should be good. Should be good. I hope they blow them out.
I don't know. Is that defense doing good? I don't think they are.
No, not at all.
They lost a lot of pieces, I saw.
Both defenses are not doing good at all. None of those defenses are good. All right, well, today's election day, so everybody go out and vote. You know, get your vote in. Every vote counts. I won't tell you who to vote for, but you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. This is Swift Stadium. I'm PaP. This is Mikey Cuz. Until next week, deuces.